Yeah, but that would require me to actually remember to set up things.
Well, I've started recording now, so...
I can't see.
I imagine you can't. But it is live, so I'm going to accept it as so and move on.
It is live.
KOTN is the code.
Do I have to get my phone out?
You can do it on computer, just...
I can. Awesome.
And when we get to TKOing a bit later, we're going to need it.
What was the code?
KOTN. Also, General Fancy Man says hello.
Are you stalking Shadow?
KOTM is not a valid code, apparently.
KOTN.
We have a Maritian, we have a Jesper.
I'm obviously sitting back and relaxing, apparently.
So you're streaming this on the old YouTubies?
Yeah,
This
just
is-
did the stream now option on the old YouTubies,
Hello, Fancy Pants.
which means I don't. I have absolutely zero idea as to how.
Well, the latency
how
is
live
about
it is.
10 seconds. About less
Yeah,
than 10
but well, okay, we'll see.
seconds. We'll see.
See how it goes. We have a Fancy Pants at least. Shall we start with just 6, or shall we wait for random people to turn up?
Give them a minute.
Yeah,
But do I want to give them a minute though?
No, no minutes.
How many people are actually watching? Let's find that out before I go into this.
5.
There are 3 people watching, according to my little counter up there.
Yes,
5
but one of
watching
them is
according to me.
One of them is likely to be me.
6
One
watching.
of them is me.
Well, it's exactly the amount of people playing.
Yep, so I'm going to say everybody's in.
Yes.
Prepare the quips.
It's about a few seconds.
I should really get round to making an episode of this at some stage.
Nah.
You really
Should you
should.
start doing it with...
I did, but I only made about 4 questions.
But Blash.
Start. Let's just take a second to enjoy the warmth of each other's company. Okay, that's enough.
Round
This is
1.
round 1. You are about to see 2 prompts on your device. Type something hilarious or not for each
Wait,
one.
I know you could use the built-in Windows 10 streaming service, which is apparently ultra low latency.
Really?
But no,
There
yes.
you go.
Wow, that sounds like something I need to do right now.
No! Please don't.
I don't
that
like
was
this
easy.
question.
Okay, proof of answer 1.
And now to see if you actually will go for that answer or not. Because it's a bit of a...
None of mine are really massively funny, but I agree with both of them, so we'll see.
Are you being
Mine is
rebellious?
extremely funny in the right context.
In the right context.
Whenever anyone thinks something they've said is extremely funny, it usually isn't.
No, why would you say that?
Because it tends to be one of those things where people are like, oh, it was so funny, try and explain it. I guess you had to be that.
You did have
That's
to be there.
usually the context in which
8
it
seconds.
was funny.
Okay,
5
it's 7
seconds.
seconds for me.
Yeah, I think I got him in, hopefully.
10.
Says
I
12.
was first, so I got mine in.
The name of a lingerie
To be fair, you already need a frame.
You got
Lingerie
it.
store for bears. Barely decent, or bear it all.
Well, we knew that the puns were going to be incoming for that one, didn't we?
Oh, of course. I'm just disappointed that nobody went too extreme with this. You had to go fully. You had to go
What,
all over
Victoria
this.
Bear's secrets?
Exactly. That would have gone for that.
Yeah, something.
Bear balls, possibly.
Should have gone for that when I couldn't think of how to include it.
Hairy bears.
next on deck.
Apparently, I
quick
quick
flash.
anyway.
Take your large movie theater beverage cup home and use it for blank. The tower of your 6-story box fort or beverages.
Yeah.
Beverages? Question mark? Also, they don't let you take the cup home for
They
some reason.
do.
McShadowhawk 2012.
Yeah, why not?
Did I even pick a name? I guess it's just default to Dylan's. Okay.
A bad line to have on your business card. We had a small $1 million professional Cooper.
Coprophage.
Coprophage. We had a small loan of $1 million.
Cameo by Shadows.
It happens.
It does. As far as we can gather, every night you get a small smooch on the forehead.
I do.
Yeah.
We're up to 11 watches apparently, but nobody's chatting.
12?
I
Well,
would not
two of
do
them are
this
me.
business with
Dogging
someone
in as
who
the
was
car
professional
park or
coprophage. That's
nude in
me.
public. Say more things. More things.
That's all your conceit.
They might not be wrong. Beverages?
Well, that's the thing.
Oh, I guess I have to dumb it down since no one went for coprophage thing.
CS seems to be a new name.
The name of a holiday you quickly make up to get out of work.
Discount at the brewery day.
Chris Easter Independent Christian's Pens Day.
I approve.
Yes, so do I.
That's funny. I do like the other one better.
Victory for Aegon.
Just victory or...
No chips for you today.
Yeah.
The worst spring break would feature the wet blank contest.
The wet blank contest.
Ready, set, vote.
Okay, the wet cake contest or the wet crisps contest?
Yeah.
Oh god, what's
Aw.
worse? Honestly, I think
I would pick.
a cake
As long as
can
there's
be
not a lady
slightly...
popping out of the wet cake, then I'm fine.
I guess the cake should be moist, not wet.
Yes,
But Bake Off has taught us that soggy bottoms are the worst thing in the world when it comes to cakes.
Yes, but I think it's worse when crisps are...
This cake is so wet.
Crips.
No, yeah, but a cake can be moist.
Yes, that's why wet crisps was worse.
I just prefer the word crisps. It's a nicer word to say.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not the
Fine,
same
I'll get
as
you.
easy
I'll get you
crisp.
birthday crisps then instead of
I'm
cake.
way-
I'll
I'm
eat it.
firmly at the bottom.
I'll
no,
take
I'm
that.
not actually. Max Shadow.
Good
is-
old birthday crisps.
That's it.
I'm really not sure on this one. Actually,
No, I just went for it.
Yeah, I don't like one of mine.
I just had to
I
remember
like
Kindle Man.
mine, but I
darn
think
it! I
they could've
can't
been
remember the
better.
place of. Oh god damn it! That's really bad.
I mean, that's an option to dump rum all over your cake.
Yep, I think it's Dylan's spirit animal.
Villains, we found you a soulmate.
But was it lit on fire?
Now with more pointless sprinkles.
Let's go with that. We do have a disaster Dylan's in for the first time by.
Yes, he's done organizing piss-ups at breweries.
And organising the home instead.
Indeed, he's
He's
upgraded.
complaining about
9
rum
seconds.
bottles.
Yeah, I mean, don't start old
4,
milk create
3,
disaster.
2, 1.
Oh shit. We're running that close on time. Fuck.
Yeah,
Never
I
mind.
give you warnings.
Take a look.
I had to safety quip.
First up,
God damn it.
the most inappropriate
No.
place to have
Hi,
a
Onion.
bowl.
Hi, Onion.
I was doing things yesterday. Not important things, but things.
Hey, Nyan.
No, I see, Talon. We're not
Most
good enough for
inappropriate
these.
place to have a mechanical ball.
The altar rechristening or at Red Bull headquarters.
I don't know. Actually.
I find it because it would be delightfully ironic.
Exactly.
I was struggling with this one for a long time.
Especially if it was powered off of Red Bull.
I was trying to remember the place where they do the bull run in Spain, but I couldn't think of it.
Pamplona.
Yeah, that's the one. I could not get there.
I missed the button. I missed the buttony thing
Oh.
to make me
A catchphrase you'd probably hear on a sitcom called The Poop Family. Anyway.
Why would anyone make that sitcom?
Because
That'd be the whole.
people
That'd be the whole
would
show. Is
most
like everyone
likely
just.
watch
I mean, they made Heil Honey I'm Home.
Yeah.
It's true.
I
They
know
did.
they did, and I also know that it wasn't exactly politically correct even at the time.
Why are we on Earth? To serve friend computer to procreate and kick small animals.
Yeah, that was not much of a choice, was it?
Mm-hmm. They should really stop forcing us into these answers.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm delighted to answer this way.
As you should be, sir.
Moving on. Something you
Yeah,
never
can't compete with his friend computer.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I had to put it in there.
Something you never want to hear a flight attendant say.
I didn't even click the button. I was laughing too hard.
Why? That was a safety quip?
Yeah, I didn't
How
type.
appropriate!
Charlie.
Your next prompt is the task that Satan's intern hates most.
Okay, Satan's interns hate
And
awaiting Trump or sponge bath day.
That was almost perfect though. The random answer it picked for me.
Yeah.
Now from Animal Crossing.
Oh, waiting Trump.
But I mean, it's not like they dislike waiting for Trump. I mean, they don't want him down there either. so the longer they wait,
The
I need to
better.
put this on the same honor because I keep missing the vote stage.
Oh.
next, a bad excuse for being late to your own wedding. Sorry.
Sorry, I was blank. Sorry, I was doing the bridesmaids' dresses.
Just straight up banging your sister or brother.
I don't. The question is, does he know which one it is afterwards?
Why mince words?
Oh, that did not deserve to go full against, but
Yes!
yeah, okay.
I think Aegis walks this one.
It was
I'm-
a bit too direct.
Yeah.
It never said it was going to be a good excuse.
Round 3, the last slash.
Three, the last
Carol's saying things. Investigated the door, rolled real well, found there were goblins around the corner, and the notification went away.
Interesting.
Last round.
Round 3.
He's the only one wearing heavy armor.
Word lash.
Creep up, they do get a bonus ambush attack for sneaking, which is nice. Yes, yes it is, Carol.
Okay.
I would say.
So what am I going to let's play next? Corporal Wombat's Tooth? 15 seconds.
I'm in.
10 seconds, Dylan.
I like the typing response.
Okay, here we go. Okay, in round 3, you get to award 3 medals.
The typing must be much more ferocious.
Friends of Mineral Town is my favourite Harvest Moon game. I don't think anything's quite gone to that, so... I knew somebody would get Corporal Wombat. And you give 3 ounces gold, silver, bronze, but...
Oh, we were on that system.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, everyone, let's
Oh,
see
no.
about those medals. First, the bronze.
I thought we were on the old...
Medals!
Silver.
I thought we were on the old revote system.
Let me just turn those medals into points for you.
Oh, I spelled Cockney wrong.
Cocky works.
Yes. I assume that was deliberate, not that you'd misspelt Cockney.
I was like, I'm sure someone in England must mispronounce truth as tooth, but I couldn't work out where it was in Cockney. So
Yes, Ellie, we are doing random Jackbox shenanigans.
Yes. You can join us.
Oh, Ellie is
So
here.
Aegon says, it's my stream or whatever, but you know, yes you can.
Aegon has to leave though.
Yeah, Aegon has to leave now.
Bye again.
Bye, Aegon.
Fairly decent.
Okay, I'm in. Right, GDPO.
Good toe.
Fancy Pants still keeps his crown, I notice.
What? That's not fair.
What?
He's got a winner's crown for some reason, so...
That's because I'm the winner.
Martian's a star. I never seen a star before.
Considering that the last game never happened, that can't be right.
We have a Talon. And we're trying for one more.
Wasn't the first game like You Don't Know Jack or something like that, or is that a whole separate thing?
It's part of... Yeah, the same company makes them all, but that was in the first Jackbox pack.
I think it was sold originally as well, so like a quiz show thing, kind of a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wasn't
the
that
best
really
Harvest Moon,
long
though, in
one?
my opinion, is still Friends of Mineral Town on the GBA.
Need one more.
Well, we don't need it. I could start, but I'm expecting one more because Ellie was in the chat. But
Even though...
God damn it, Ellie. Slacking again.
Always Ellie.
Yep.
well, I
not
guess
trying to
we'll
get
start.
Too busy pretending to be a strange Liverpudlian.
That's a strange reaction to that. I'd get that looked at.
It's Aegon. We don't question it anymore.
Well, we should. I'll take it.
should.
We're letting him slide with a lot now.
Hey there, I'm Schmitty. Let's play Quiplash. I'm just going to assume you're all wearing your quipping pants. Okay, let's
Are we all wearing our quipping pants?
Nope.
I'm
No
not
pants.
wearing pants.
Get out, sir.
like your answer.
I can't. Everyone would see it.
Get out, sir.
And again, I find myself in a situation where it's either very, very good or extremely bad.
Well, it's always like that.
I've gone there now.
This better round. Got this maybe stuff things.
22 seconds.
Time for the big reveal.
And so, question 1.
Something that even a raccoon would.
Something that a raccoon would not eat.
Okay, vote for your favorite.
Another raccoon or a rock? Then we have a draw.
By the way, I like that you have put Shin Megami Tensei Persona 4 as the game for the stream.
Yeah,
I changed that.
I was going to mention it, and then people were talking, so I forgot about it.
The weirdest label you have on a moving box.
Inertia
Does
for all.
not contain live bees. Or inertia
I would have
for
gone
all.
with does not contain snake.
Yeah. That's what I was honestly expecting.
I'm thinking inertia for all.
You
is
also would have
American.
gone instant.
Well, I remember hearing somewhere that you could technically send live bees through the post.
Weirdest NASCAR sponsor.
You could.
Yeah, apparently you
Oh,
can.
I voted for this one. It didn't register. The weirdest NASCAR sponsor you could see painted on a car. I don't think you can see any sponsors. They're so tiny.
Yes,
I mean,
but the million.
I like the first one, but yeah.
I don't know what the first one means, but that was my quick, or my whatever.
You're,
it's
you're
called,
not
quick-
gonna win. You're not gonna get your
quick
crown back if you keep doing that.
The top song.
The top pop song of 1906, probably. Banjo Fizz, or trumpets or piano? Probably trumpets. That great epic power
Well,
ballad.
it would be right.
Trumpets or piano? Probably trumpets. I remember how it goes now.
It kind of went pop.
Up ding. GDPO.
Next in line.
You can see it on the screen.
It is on the screen in the top right, but.
Oh, I got points. Yay.
With advice from your grandfather, don't take any wooden mooses from strange Canadians or dildos splinters hurt.
Okay, let's just remove all the equipping plants and let's go there.
Yeah, but
We didn't need the first part of that sentence.
I'm sure it was
the
good.
only pants I'm wearing, so hey.
Find in your grandpa's tool shed.
Something you don't want to
Thank
find
you,
in your
fans.
I've never really
grandma's.
seen a quick flash yet. Maybe. I don't
No,
remember.
I
welcome,
couldn't watch
Megan.
at the start. Yeah.
Naked photos of yourself or grandma. What's left of her anyway?
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
and it is
Oh god.
quick.
The voting times do seem to be really, really short.
There.
They're 15
Yeah,
seconds.
Here comes
It feels way shorter than 15 seconds.
That's 'cause
Well,
I was
when everybody answers it,
It
No,
goes
okay.
straight in.
Babies are made
Yeah.
in 3 words.
Explain how babies are made in 3 words. Drink back, girls. Really long hug. I actually have 1 and 2 as well, but we're just playing Jackbox 3 because I like the quiplash.
Well, it's just a small comfort that arse wasn't involved there, I guess.
I guess so.
I don't
guess so.
think it's. I think it's a bit impossible.
Well, exactly. That would be the point, Egan.
That's it. Let's see.
And
this
Jackbox 4 is coming out in a couple of months, I think.
Do you know if there's any interesting games in it?
All right,
Those are
Talon
always
has the lead.
interesting.
I didn't hear that.
Now round 2.
Round 2.
Bonuses are
Oh, round 2. Oh,
Round
Congratulations,
2.
you
Fight.
Fight. Yes.
should- What the hell?
Oh, whoops.
feel like this is a cheap shot. I also wouldn't be surprised if there's two very similar choices for this one.
I do not like the second one.
I could
I
honestly
like
see
my
someone
answer for
answering
2
that
because
answer.
it is. It must be said in that exact tone of voice, I think.
The first prompt is
Alright.
a
A rejected jelly belly flavor.
They won't reject anything. I've had jelly
Yeah.
belly beans. They'll have anything.
They will.
This is weather.
Ah, that's a cute answer.
I think the second one is more likely. More likely to be accepted.
I'll have my points over there. All glory to the Hypno Hawk.
next on the list. A really dumb name for a barber.
Shadow one stream, you just have to put the hypno frog on instead of your.
I would.
Yeah,
I would.
Just stream it for.
A really
really-
dumb name for a dumb barbershop.
I cut things! Head things! While trimming your bush.
I want to be a lumberjack.
You really seem to be on a Canadian kick now.
You are. By the way,
Higgins
chat,
just moved to
maple
Canada.
syrup.
I forgot to do that.
You did, so I did it for you.
And next, the worst part about sharing a sleeping bag with this player. Put in your votes.
Interesting answers here.
Worst part about
Cousin is a maple syrup.
sharing a sleeping bag with Jesper.
Thank you for that game.
That's so funny.
Oh no!
That's too funny.
The filming time is so short. It went away.
Dylan, put the bottle down and back away.
No, pick up more bottles. Need to find out where this rum has gone.
And next is
In its belly at this stage.
Now that it has the answers is in, that I'm lactose intolerant.
Ah,
Ooh, that would be even
A
worse.
good name for a movie starring a crime-fighting jockey and his horse.
Sarah Parker and a rider.
Well done, whoever wrote the first answer. I couldn't click fast enough. And it looks like Ellie's cousin is a maple syrup.
okay. Next one.
Mhm.
Oh, come on!
A terrible name for a toupee company.
And
I'm sorry again. I was
I
answering a
cut
phone.
things, head things.
coming up next, the name of a snobby hair salon.
We're gonna
Snobby
make
hair
toupee,
salon
it's
for
gonna be
cats.
huge.
Feline frou-frou perms. Posh pussy pampering parlor.
Honestly, we're getting a lot of questions about hair.
Yeah.
Hair is important, clearly.
And sleeping in the same.
Also, the
sleeping
hair
bag as
silver
me, for
thing.
instance.
I thought I did pretty good well with the horse thing.
Oh, the problem is that I didn't vote because I was answering a straw poll.
The worst thing, Aegon, as a history teacher could say.
Wait, did it say
Jeez,
Aegon?
anything?
I don't know, but it could be.
Oh no, it is just a teacher.
Well, clearly, there's only one correct answer here.
Yeah, I'm still gonna pick the other one.
No, there is only one correct answer here.
You probably go
You're
on and
right.
on about the second one being true.
My name is Aegonal. Just deserved it.
Egan, all.
Like I said, it was a cheap shot.
Round 2. Fire up the scoreboard.
It was cheap, but we approve.
Boom.
And the updated scoreboard looks like this.
I'm not in last place anymore.
No, you're in the lead.
What? How the hell did that happen?
Quiplash, I think.
Probably.
Focus
I
up.
think it has something to do with how people vote.
Same prompt.
It might. It might.
I could be wrong, but
Okay, word lash.
Using these word lash rules.
Come up with a classic novel with this word in the title. What?
If sometimes things I'm too quick on these.
Yeah, I feel the same sometimes.
I don't like my answer, but I'm going to have to go with a reference here.
nah, fair enough, I guess.
20 seconds.
You're working off of a chart.
That's because Egan reads every book, so he knows all the classics.
I was talking about Mark.
Egan was way too quick. We're going to have to find out whether...
Damn it, I can't spell that last word.
Okay, don't be the one with the misspelling then.
Decide who gets a medal.
Okay. There's a lot of clever ones in here.
It seems that several of us went the same route.
Yep.
I do approve of the Blackadder reference, though.
Okay, who's picking up some medals? Bronze.
You needed to get a rubber button involved, though.
Yeah, I ran out of letters at that point, so...
Sell off those medals for points.
That's about
I got
1,500.
some bronze.
I get 2,000.
Nothing silver. And nothing gold. Oh, I'm going back in the standings. Jeez.
That's the game. Let's see the final scores.
Yeah, I don't win this one.
Oh,
I think
apparently
Marishin
I
might.
tied for first there.
Winner!
Uh-oh.
Marishin!
It was clever because the Germans call nipples breastwarts.
Yes, yes.
Yes, I know. That's why.
So, the Quiplash.
went
The top
gold
answer.
for it.
Inertia for all.
You got the silver
Jessica
Yeah,
Parker and a rider.
Marjan.
because Blackadder reference gets the gold.
This
Definitely.
is probably Marjan's most proudest day.
I'm sure he's had some other proud days, but we'll have to ask you that later.
I have to be proud of being linguistically flexible.
Okay, new game's up. UC.
Ah, that's the wrong button.
We have an acidic potato. And a Marishin with a crown.
Da-da-da-da.
Wait, you don't have numbers in these? That's not a V, that's a
We have
4.
Sixer.
You may now refer to me purely as my liege.
My liege, may I say that crown looks terrible on you.
What was that game where you were a king and you got a really early access version of it? It looked interesting, but you didn't continue it because
No, the game is still not really out yet. I forget the name of it. My liege.
I can't get Jackbox to load the site.
Who is acidic potato?
Oh, we got a set of 8, so I'm going to say everybody's in and move on. Hey, I gave you time.
I know,
it,
but
it seems, Shadow, that randomly streaming Jackbox on Saturday nights is very successful for you.
What are we up to viewer-wise? 14.
Wow.
Yeah,
16, 17.
17 right now.
mine's... That's fine.
It's continuing to grow, and there's a lot of names I don't recognize.
Hooray!
My liege is me, to be fair, in the
Right.
games.
I might have to move on to Persona 4 in a moment then.
It's Shadow's
It's gonna cut
family.
that
That's
popularity while you still can.
Yes, he's got to do his damnedest to immediately start a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament.
Oh, come on, I can't answer this. This is so bad. But at least I got them in time.
Is that what that was referencing? Man, that's obscure. Oh, I guess it was Disney.
Ah, darn it! I ran out of time and I didn't have enough letters to actually do my answer properly. But oh well. It is very Cards Against Humanity-ish. We haven't done that in a while. Maybe we should load that up in a moment. Okay, the weirdest designated parking spot would be parking spot specifically for vegans or actual wheelchairs.
Come on, let me join as the audience.
Never! Well, that's 50-50 between those two.
What? Come on, people.
The magic school bus goes to blank. Hell, Borstal.
What's the Borstal?
I have no idea.
Neither do I.
Place, I'm sure.
I'm not surprised that Egan and Jesper don't get it. I'm surprised that you don't get it, Shadow.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Again, not so surprised at those two. It's apparently still got 2 votes though. And 2 audience
Maybe
votes.
when,
I had no idea what it was. It was probably funny.
No, boss. It's a thing that it's like. I guess it was a British thing. It used to be like a punishment for wayward kids, like 50+ years ago. They used to get sent to Borstal, which is like a kind of a youth correction facility, I guess.
5 seconds.
Is the other one a clip flash?
I didn't know you played tennis professionally.
People approve of my tennis skills.
I'm not biting.
And I'm the one referencing myself.
Next on deck, why did Jack and Jill go up to Canada?
I thought that counts as tennis skills, because
Put in your vote.
that's professional.
Professional, you mean?
Professional.
Yeah.
Why did Jack and Jill go up to Canada?
Well, clearly, that's why.
What is it with tonight in Canada?
It's Egan.
Oh,
I didn't. I couldn't have typed
Or it's
that
whoever
in.
Maligi is.
It's the question. It's the Canadian.
the Great Mouse Detective.
This one's an okay one.
Next in line.
I think mine is.
After killing Hitler, the second thing you would do with a time machine.
Time to
Not do that.
Go back and kill yourself. To stop you creating paradox.
Neither of these seems like good choices. One of them seems worse than the other one.
You know what you should do? Actually, don't patent the time machine. Patent all the parts for the time machine.
I kind of like Robin Hood. That was pretty good for a Disney cartoon movie.
I'll provide you the proper thing and make sure that time machine is powered by a potato.
moron would
To be honest, I
Wait,
don't know as
I
I'd kill
voted
Hitler. I might
Joe
convince him to
there.
take slightly less mind-altering drugs.
Shadow. It's
I
not a
vote
time
Dim
machine
Shaw.
that's powered by a potato.
You know, the problem is both of these could be set at a museum without the moron.
Yeah, and it's a stepper that is powered by a potato.
I mean, Egan has these things at the museum all the time.
No, I mean, both of these can be asked at the museum without the moron part.
The title of an unreleased
I think he's just trying to justify the fact that he's asked both of these questions.
Yeah, this is clearly it. The title of an unreleased Air Bud movie, Air Bud Making Puppies. Germans have nibble warts, you know. Air Bud.
They have
It's
nibble
an
warts, do they?
edutainment one. Nibble.
Is that has somebody been watching some obtuse German porn?
Possibly.
Well, apparently you.
That was a reference to German words.
Except it's nipple, not nibble.
Yeah. Those two.
You spend your first days.
Actually,
You...
Very
the
similar.
German word is breastwort.
Yeah,
So-
clearly that's it.
I
Clearly
forgot
that's it.
already. I don't know what Air Bud was. I looked it up and it's a random Disney movie.
I'm aware of Air Bud. I've never watched any of them.
So I just like Air Bud question marks. I don't know. Germans have nipple wars.
I would do the first thing, except I wouldn't do it for fun.
No, I would do the first thing and then the second thing.
Yeah, but the first thing only takes a few minutes. The second thing you have all day for.
No, that's when you tell everybody. Then you maniacally laugh.
Yes.
I was up against a marriage and I had no chance. He's much more clever than I am.
I don't believe that's even slightly true.
You don't need to be clever to win this game. That's why I keep winning it.
You just need to be funny.
where the movie is worth 2 times.
So when are we gonna start being funny?
Alright, that sounds like a Kick
Don't ask
Egan
such
comment.
Stupid questions.
Yeah, that's a perma ban right there.
I said we.
I will thoroughly accept my bottom place.
60 seconds of frantic typing. It is very engaging.
Yes, Jasper, you thoroughly accept your position at the bottom.
Yes, I do.
Here's a scone and some tea.
That would explain why you are in the family way.
Here's a Croatian.
He's a Croatian. That's more terrifying than anything.
Hey,
I mean,
But you meant the tea. I mean, tea is terrifying to a non-British person.
Apparently, except
I drink tea all
most
the
of
time.
Asia, who are also quite keen on tea.
I drink tea all the time. Some of my best friends are tea.
Croatian.
They might have been maple
Yeah,
syrup.
you have an unhealthy relationship with your friends because you keep drinking them to death.
However, scones are reminding me that I'm hungry.
Okay, well, one seems unsure, so I'm going to go with the one that is certain.
Since I don't know either of these,
How do you not know the Witch Doctor song?
because
It's about 60 years old.
Yeah, it also got remade about 15 years ago.
And
No, actually, it got remade several times in it because Aqua did it, and then the cartoons or whatever they were called redid it.
Warning,
Okay,
never put
if
blank
you say
into a
so.
crock pot.
I have never heard of
Alan.
it.
Yeah, you have. You must have done. Everyone has.
Suddenly I have become the chase answer.
Well, because I'm not into games.
Yep.
I blame Aegon.
Don't worry, I had
Do
to
the
dig
words
it Aegon because I couldn't think of
ooh, ah,
anything else to
ting,
put.
tang,
Sorry,
walla,
Aegon.
walla,
Bing, bang.
Bing bang mean anything to you?
I do not drink tea.
That's not what they mean, but
What?
ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang.
Yeah.
The Wright brothers' first words after flying for the first time. Now we can get away from that Aegon fellow. Oh, I believe I can fly. Oh no, I can't.
It should actually have been, okay, so now we're flying. Did you learn how to land?
No, it should be. Oh, I want you down. I want you down. I want you down. I want you down.
Yes, but it would be after flying.
No, that would be during flight. It's basically, I was not meant to fly. It's a mistake. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it.
Or, I didn't actually think this would work. How do we get down?
I do guess you.
Terrible name for a panini restaurant. My name and son or penis?
Who keeps putting Mark Revel in every answer?
Everybody now is the chase answer.
We seem to have set trends now. Everything's about Canadians. Nipple warts are used.
This is getting there. If somebody can
this
combine
case-
all three, you'll get no points.
In this case, it was because last time I put a good answer against Market Reveille and lost.
Now you
kind of
evenly
a tie.
split with
Serial killers.
Well, we know what. Never mind.
Shadow's name is the new Aegon. Indeed, it is.
Yep.
Name of a cereal for a serial killer. Oh, these could have been
Now you
better.
should rename your channel to Aegon Hawk 2012.
You realize how much rebranding I would have to do? I'd have to re-record every single video I've done, and that's a lot of videos.
And then have me in the
Second
background
channel.
singing the Russian anthem at the...
Yeah, I would have to move the anthem. The three ingredients in a drink called the Chicago. Smeg, chili and bacon, or grit, grit and more grit.
Honestly, I don't think we know
I will
enough.
go for the reference.
I don't think we know enough things about Chicago to actually make good jokes.
Is this supposed to be a shithole?
Chicago. It's Chicago.
Yeah.
I should know
It is.
things about Chicago, but I can't remember what they are.
Chicago.
Shinago.
Chicago.
Next is
If you.
A sign they should put up on the
That
Florida state
sounds
line.
like fake Chicago in China.
That's probably chorizo.
Welcome to the last days of your life. Although the other one's more accurate.
They're both pretty accurate. The first one is more accurate.
I did
do
have
have
to
hurricanes,
land though. Forgot what the difference is to them.
see who's winning now.
And winning after that round is
Not yes.
the potato.
Potato.
Mr. Potato.
It's round 3. The
Potato.
look a lot
Potato,
the
potato.
same prompt this time.
For some reason, I'm not eating at the bottom row. Something is wrong in the world. Hell has frozen over.
The last loss.
Come up with
Oh,
a
I
music
think you
group
offended a
with
lonely
this
person.
name, Nut.
Word Lash. I haven't had a comic Lash yet.
That's a thing.
Yes. We have 18 people watching, only 2 in the audience. Come on.
There we go. I came up with something. Also, I think I'm gonna crack open the rum.
Now we know where the rubber's gone. Shadow has been hoarding it.
Well, I don't have a lot left, in fairness, but
Any second now, that door behind Shadow's head's going to slam open and Dylan's going to charge in.
Oh God!
Well, he didn't put in his
Rock
answer
Shadow
yet.
with a
I
pair
don't
of
need
assless chaps.
any more. There's
I don't need
You clearly
any
don't.
more.
No, clearly not. Oh, yeah.
I don't need any more.
Everything becomes better with.
Okay, remember it's gold, silver, bronze.
Shaft.
I like that one.
Oh God, who put the fidget? I'm going. Nah, I cannot vote for anything referencing fidget spinners. I'm a teacher. Fidget spinners are a bane of my life lately.
what?
Not
Fidget
What are
surprising.
they?
Hello, Matt. How are we doing?
They're spinning thingies.
They're a
that
thing that
annoy
spin.
people.
Yes, they're basically just.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They're annoying because kids are obsessed with them,
Everybody's
and they're-
getting them. It's a fad.
It's a fad, and they're completely pointless. They spin.
Yeah, no, I know what you're
It's
talking
basically a gyroscope that's been repackaged into a new fad.
It's because the kids get so overwhelmed with all the technology, they just have to go to something simple.
Nuts to you
Nah,
all,
kids
we
are
can
all
auto
obsessed with
tune.
stupid
No,
things.
no, they get to it because it's being advertised all over the place.
Gold.
Gold! Gold!
I know it's not advertised, but I mean it's got picked up by a lot of people, then it got spread by the media, and then it's
God
sold.
darn it!
Fidget, no, they've not been mentioned on the media either. They're just
It's all over the news.
not here. It isn't.
Well,
I'll be honest,
a
I
lot
do
of
have
people
to-
follow.
It's the very slow news ever.
It's for kids with autism. Yeah, it is for kids with autism. Except all kids like them, regardless of being autistic.
Yeah.
It's
Smeg, chili, and bacon was the top answer.
Which is fine.
And
except
Shadow
that
McBobbin.
they spend all of their time obsessing about them when they should be doing something else.
They should be playing video games,
Yeah.
doing stuff.
It's like those bouncy ball.
At least do
you
something
for
productive, like making
my
video
dog.
games.
We have visitors coming tomorrow. So
What are we playing now?
I've been done the espionage for a bit.
Alright,
Yay.
I'm gonna show off for a bit. I'll be back later.
Alright, no worries.
This will probably be my last
Enjoy the
game, and
night,
then I have to go.
people.
yeah, it's the same.
He's just going to pass out for a bit.
You can't tell me what to do. I'm going to bed.
Fair enough.
Stuff.
I love you.
That was a.
I love everyone.
We all love
World's
everybody.
cheapest drunk.
Cheapest drunk?
This is open to hop in if you can get in fast enough, Matt.
I'm a massive lightweight. What can I say? I'm disgustingly
What you're
lightweight.
telling us, Dylan, is that you are a cheat day. Yes.
Shadow.
Yes?
Alright. See you later, maybe. Enjoy.
You said Shadow, then didn't
I
continue the
suspect
statement.
Dylan could be bought with a bag of chips and a couple of WKDs.
Oh, that sounds pretty good.
Dude,
Yep.
Yes. Hey, Ellie. I'm shooting off.
Bonjour.
Ellie.
hey up.
See you later.
Gally Nacta.
Alright, we still have 2 slots open.
Hello, Vicious,
How
finally.
do everyone wants to know about your slots?
Oh.
Shadow, do we have a problem in chat or
What do you mean?
last whole picture of the chat?
No, they're literally just talking about which one they chose.
Yeah, I don't think we have a
Yes, I
problem
know.
with
It's. I. Oh god. Somebody's firing off fireworks outside.
Well, I want fireworks.
that. We always like fireworks. Still a spot, Ellie, if you want in.
I am in.
Oh, are you? Oh, yeah.
Shadowhawk, you are a firework. Just like everyone else.
Fair enough.
According to Katy Perry, anyway.
Well, if nobody joins in the next couple of moments, I will just start the game.
Now we wait with bated breath.
And I get bored.
Espionage.
Now it's time to start the elevator music.
It's not the elevator music.
That's Jeopardy.
Yeah, you uncultured swine.
I know it's Jeopardy, but I always associate it with elevators.
It's not elevator music.
No, it's the thinking music.
It's not. It's just the how to trigger shadows innate doing urges music.
Or play that same song.
The same song. Okay.
Shadowhawk was genetically designed to do the do.
No, Shadow is in fact.
What percentage of people regularly pee in the shower?
Ooh, that's a math question.
I don't know about regular. I suspect a lot of people have done it at some point in their life, but regularly?
I think every time they get into the shower that they pee.
Egan does it every time he showers, a couple times.
Yep.
How do you know?
Because he has cameras set up, Egan.
Everyone thinks it's higher, and the correct answer is
Much higher.
52%.
Ooh.
You love using it to be condescending? Really? How is it possible to be condescending with a theme tune?
Much higher.
Ah.
Ambitious?
Right.
Ooh, yeah, it was much higher.
Next up,
Matt, you're so lucky.
Okay,
to be a mod.
Margin, your subject is vacation feet.
Vacation feet?
Yes, vacation feet.
Double E or EA?
What percentage of people have taken vacation photos of their feet?
Everybody, absolutely everybody without question has done this.
I suspect it's a very high percentage, yeah.
I haven't, just because feet.
By accident? Yes, I'm sure.
I really, really haven't. It's feet. You're gonna take a picture, take it of your face.
I take it up my
That's
stomach.
awkward.
Way higher than 80%.
Everyone's saying lower, including me,
within 30%, so no point.
Except Matt.
except Matt.
Oh,
He's being contrary.
oh, as always.
Oh, it was much lower.
Really?
What? No.
Oh, damn.
Who are
Do
they?
you know what? I think people on the internet lied.
They did.
Yeah.
Everybody's taking photos of silly parts of themselves while fumbling with cameras.
Silly
you?
parts of yourself.
Indeed.
What percentage of people have visited cemeteries where nobody they knew was buried?
Well, I do that all the time, but
Yeah, people do that a lot because they happen to be passing by.
Shadow does it every day.
And also because they visit family they never met.
Right, what do you think?
So
Well,
it's...
they knew them, they just didn't know them.
I never knew my
Well-
great-grandparents. And I visit them every few months.
Aww.
but they're good dog walking places as well. So
Okay, now to the side.
Hurry up.
They have a nice, well, nice architecture.
And then they go there
At
to
least
do
good.
like
And
summon the ghosts and stuff.
I like going to old places so then you can see the Victorian graves. Those guys were hardcore.
Well, it was the emergence of the... Ooh.
I'm on about the graves that still have bars over
Wow.
the top in case they become vampires. Like that's
Yeah.
an actual thing, and I love it about British culture. Like,
I'm going to search.
There's vampires in British culture.
well, just
Yes.
the fact that in Victorian times they actually put iron bars over people's graves to stop the dead from rising.
What percentage of people have eaten spam in the past year?
Oh,
spam, eggs and spam.
I didn't eat spam.
Spam, spammity spam.
Spamity spam.
I have
Stood a song to a different tune.
spam.
Spam, 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 spam.
Well, that's gotta be much higher. I like spam.
I've never had spam,
Spam.
despite that I live in a state where it's made.
Spam.
That's a pretty low.
Well, I mean, like, just raw spam out of the can is... Yeah.
Spam,
But
spam.
you could do stuff to spam that actually makes it quite nice.
Oh boy!
I will take
Imagine
your
what you...
word for it.
Wow, that's it.
And what have we here?
Imagine what you do with spam on your own time. Is
We
your own
did.
business.
We knew the zombie apocalypse was coming. We just got the time wrong.
Oh yeah.
I got away with the much higher.
And next is
Matt
Yes,
is on the
Early
board!
English and zombie prevention. And by early, we mean very late, because Victorian era is quite late in British history.
Yeah.
what percentage of people deal with bugs in their homes by taking them outside rather than leaving them alone or killing them? Actually,
This is the
early
spider
in
scenario, isn't it?
Actually, it would be early in English vampire prevention because vampires weren't popularized until the Victorian era.
Yeah.
That's when
Until
you went
Bram
real
Stoker came
crazy.
out with Dracula, people weren't really bothered.
What percentage of people deal with bugs in their home by taking it outside? I'm gonna risk it.
For a biscuit.
For a
All
biscuit.
that biscuit.
For an American biscuit.
Oh, I wouldn't risk anything for an American biscuit.
Nah.
No, they aren't even
Oh
biscuits.
man, I'd risk everything.
English biscuit.
Oh, Matt's gonna get no points for this again.
I ate all of my biscuits. I'm sorry, Ellie. I ate them all.
Ooh, I was close.
I do have another packet in the kitchen, but that would involve going and getting them.
Bravo,
This
fancy
is
pants.
fine. This is the time when you send them through postage.
Hey.
Where?
Go to the shop and buy biscuits.
Wedding action!
Biscuits, Ellie.
I have a sweet tooth, whatever biscuits or anything.
What percentage of people end up in romantic relationships with the people they met at a wedding?
Oh,
Oh.
300%.
I suspect it's
all the
a
way.
fairly high number.
I'm gonna go with.
People get all amorous.
I've never met anyone at a wedding.
All lonely and therefore just
I've
desperate.
never met anyone I've met before.
Oh, I don't know if it's that high.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Are you though, Ellie? Are you?
I'm gonna say that. Just because people get amorous at a wedding, it still gives me time to like go up and down. It's all good.
Oh, it happens a lot.
I'm in the lead with Egan!
3%? Wow.
Oh wow! I expected it to be a lot higher. Than
Well, you were 100 times off your first prediction.
Again, I
That's very
suspect that it's
Egan,
something to do
bedroom
with the fact that
television.
These are in fact internet polls.
What
so
percentage of
possibly
people have televisions in their bedrooms?
The people
Ooh.
answering them have never been to a wedding.
Egan has 4 televisions in his bedroom.
Apparently he
Aidan
doesn't.
has 52.
52% of a television in my bedroom.
Yes, only 52. You're slowly making your way.
I don't, but I suspect a lot of people do.
I
A lot of
do.
people in America do, I know that.
It was a common thing here as well. It was certainly when I was a kid and everything. I had one in my room, but I don't really watch TV anymore. I don't need to. I have the internet.
I don't watch TV, but I have the TV for my consoles. So it's like,
Yeah, but I just plugged my console into my monitor from my
I
computer.
went
so
for the
don't
wrong
need to.
side of the percentile.
And I very rarely play console anyway.
yeah, but you're a potato. So.
Aww.
No, you're the potato. I thought the conclusion you came to was that I was a
What
teddy or something.
male name do people most closely associate with a guy who would go to a posh Italian restaurant and order a hamburger?
What?
That is an
Question is
oddly
that-
weird question, yes.
It's very specific.
And not something that I've ever heard of. I've never associated...
Chad, Hank, Steve, Bob, Joe, Mario, Frank, Josh, Mike.
Bob.
It's a Mario!
I have just pure guess here.
Yeah, I have no idea.
It's got to be
I've just
Bob.
picked,
Bob.
I've just picked the most common
Bob.
sounding names to me.
Bob.
and gone with it.
That most famous of female names, Bob.
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 Bob's your uncle.
Robert's your father's brother.
Mm.
There you go, and Bob's your uncle.
But Robert is my grandfather.
Well,
No,
the
Well, you have a
complications of
weird-
your family tree, Ellie.
Yes.
Yes, I wouldn't question it right now.
Ah.
What are the most popular answers?
Let's see.
Steve.
want to mess with people's heads, I could say things like,
it's-
"My uncle married my father and my mother."
And Chad's the highest.
Okay.
I associate
Darn it,
Chad with
Egan!
Italian.
What, again?
Of course it's Egan.
Hagen, I thought you were permanently banned from this.
He's getting to that point.
Who knew they recorded Dylan for that end screen?
That is
Table
what
flip.
he's doing right now.
That's what he always does.
Alright, guys, I gotta go. Thank you very much.
Alright,
for
I'll
the
probably call it
games.
a stream there, actually.
No
Then.
worries, sir.
Alright, thanks for joining me. Yeah, we'll do this again at another point, I'm sure, because apparently Saturday streams are a thing.
Saturday streams are now a thing.
Apparently.
Yep.
It's not
Every
even
Saturday.
apparently.
All Saturday.
Well, I don't know about all Saturday, but possibly some of Saturday.
You did promise at some stage that you will do a 24-hour stream. Saturday sounds like the logical day to do that.
True, but not at a point where I've got lots of stuff to do on a Sunday.
Also, he needs a lot
more.
more Patreon support.
No, I don't necessarily need the Patreon support. I might even close that down now, actually, but... Well, we'll see.